Nigeria is being run without a president. Aisha Buhari agrees with Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu and Aisha seems to be on the same page about the president of Nigerians' failure to have delivered any speech on COVID-19 since its outbreak and confirmation against these cases in the country. Yusuf, Aisha, who is an advocate for Bring Back Our Girls campaign, as alleged with the statement of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, saying that there is no presidency in Nigeria. This statement came as the lawmakers of the country on Wednesday, again, after several statements, determined to hear from the president of Nigeria and how he is planning to fight against the coronavirus. Nnamdi Kanu, who blasted both the president and Nigerians, said that Nigeria is not a country that Jubril El Sadin is occupying the seat on the presidency. He said that Nigeria is a bleeding place for the Britain, and Nigerians are mere guinea pigs being reared by the British government. This statement is utterly means Nigeria is being run without a president, and that is the fact. That is the truth about this. It is true because Buhari is making no. He's not making any movements or any steps in wiping off this virus. He's not making any move in stopping Boko Harams from operating. He's not making any move to stop herdsmen from taking properties, lives away from the citizens of Nigeria. We don't have a leader in the country. Nnamdi Kanu is right, because this thing called crisis in Nigeria, this thing called coronavirus in Nigeria, it should have been till now. It should have been tackled till this moment. But Buhari is doing nothing about it. That is the reason why Yusuf agreed with the statement made by Nnamdi Kanu, saying that we don't have a president and we don't have a leader in this country. That is why this country, that's why we're facing this crisis. We're facing so many crises and challenges in this country because we have no leader. That is why we say that the government should approve Nnamdi Kanu so that they can gain their republic. And I know quite all right that if Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB, Biafra gains its independence, then this issue will be tackled. I'm so much sure of that. And I so much believe in Nnamdi Kanu's words. He said that with this, if he is being accepted by the people of Nigeria, by the government, if they gain their freedom, then all this insurgency, insecurity, and so many things, too many crises happening in this country, in this nation, will be a thing of the past. And this coronavirus is going to look for a solution to the cure of this virus. And I'm so much proud and believe so much on Nnamdi Kanu. So I think with this that is happening, and the statements that Buhari is not a leader, is not a competent leader, and we don't have a leader in this country. Yes, that is it. And another thing is, a lot of people are talking about Jubril, that this person on seat as acting as the president of Nigeria is Jubril from Sudan. And very convinced about. Before I was doubting it, that how come, but now I'm very much convinced that it's Jubril, not Buhari, because Buhari that I know then when he was president of Nigeria, It was not as this heartless as then. It was not as this wicked and that you're not a man that does not show concern. He's always a man that shows concern to his people. But come to think of it, now that is now coming back to on the seat, he is now being heartless. That's why I say that Jubril is the one, a carbon copy of Buhari, is the one on seats and not Buhari. I'm so much sure of that. Nnamdi Kanu has told us several things about Buhari. He has made us to realize and have a comparison between Buhari and this called Jubril that has come to destroy his life and not the lives of the country. And also, the complaint that Nnamdi Kanu and Aisha are having now concerning Buhari is that Buhari, even when this coronavirus came to Nigeria, a lot of people have been commenting, Nigerians commenting, governors, senators, on their Facebook account, on their Twitter account, on their Instagram account. But Buhari never showed concern. It's up to 2 months now that we discovered that this virus has invaded Nigeria. But Buhari never said anything about it. He never showed any concern about this virus. He never comment or address Nigerians about this COVID-19. That is why people are very, very surprised that how will Buhari just let go and never say anything about this diseases that is rampaging the country, the community. We see no reason why he should keep quiet. Now that we have realized that he is not Buhari, he is Jubril. So what we need to do, it's only God that knows the truth. What we need to do is to keep praying to God to deliver us from this virus, to deliver us from insurgency, to deliver us from terrorists, to deliver us from this Boko Haram and herdsmen causing pains to Nigerians. So, with this that you have heard, what do you still think about Buhari being Jubril? Is it real? Should we say Nnamdi Kanu is right or others? Nnamdi Kanu and Famifeni Kayode and other men of God and other pastors and other senators and governors, they knew quite all right that is not Buhari. Why they can't say anything or they can't confront him is because they are afraid of being sacked. Look at Abaribe that confronted Buhari then, that has Buhari to resign because he's not capable, he's not competent to lead us. Look at what they did to him. He was arrested by the government, by Buhari. So a lot of senators and governors are so much afraid to be sacked because what they do now, any little thing, any little mistake by these politicians, the next thing they do is to give him a resignation letter, to suspend and sack them. That is why those people are afraid of telling Buhari the truth. They never knew that the truth prevails. No matter what, let them say something. Let them advise him. Let them criticize him. I know criticizing him will make him adjust and find a solution to this current crisis happening in the country. They should not be afraid of anything. They should not be afraid of him. They should always be confident. They should always be bold to tell him and advise him what to do because of the safety of Nigerians. The safety of Nigerians is not paramount. It's not important to Buhari. That is the reason why he's not saying anything. He's not making any move concerning this insurgency happening in this country. I'm very much aware that he knows what is happening. He sees what is happening. If it were to be his family member, Wouldn't he have reacted? Wouldn't he have made a complaint? Wouldn't he have commented or write a statement in his Twitter page? But notwithstanding, with God, all things are possible. So viewers, what is your take on this?